P3O stands for Portfolio, Programme and Project Officers, hence the name P3O. It wasn't an easy project to write because when we were putting together the guidance, we realised it had to deal with a variety of structures, some of them permanent, some of them temporary, some physical and some virtual. It also looked at a variety of roles that the P3O might encompass and also the services that a P3O could deliver, such as ensuring strategic alignment of your change initiatives with where the organisation wanted to go, making sure that people running projects and programmes had access to specialist tools and techniques that they might not otherwise have. It was also the area in an organisation through the COE function, the Centre of Excellence, that would develop your own internal standards and processes for you.
A PMO can be a variety of different things to different organisations. We've actually gone for a portfolio, organisational portfolio management office, which is a permanent team and a permanent structure which controls the setup of projects and then tracks those projects through to completion, but also provides support to the project managers in terms of toolkits and tracking.
I think for me one of the biggest impacts has certainly been the refinement of the approval process. This has allowed the business leads to become much more heavily involved in that approval process, to allow them to support it, to challenge, and also to get visibility of other initiatives that are happening throughout the organisation. It may even cause them to change some of the things that they're planning to do. In doing this, it means that our business cases are much more robust before they reach financial approval, and it also actually makes the project manager's life easier throughout the delivery stage of the project.
Broadly break our PMO history down into three key phases. Setup is where we introduced a project toolkit with some best practice templates. We introduced some governance meetings and we used SharePoint extensively as a repository for all our documentation. That worked very well. Phase 2 is where we are now, and what we're doing now is revisiting some of those standards and templates, enhancing them where need be, but also looking at automating some of our processes using some different online tools. So that's where we are now. Where we want to get to is much more around the benefits realisation, so making sure we set realistic KPIs, especially when we're developing business cases, but then tracking those benefits through to completion, not just a project closure, but then after the project's closed, on ongoing business.
P3O in best practice in the PMO office allows us to govern effectively by providing standards and processes which allows consistency of delivery across all our projects. It also allows us to monitor progress through timely and accurate reporting. So do we produce various reports through the project life cycle? Is it accurate? Is it easily understood by all of the shareholders? So these are the things that P3O encourage.
Certainly around resource management. It can look at various areas of the project. It could be in marketing, IT, it could be also legal. Within that, we start to look at how much time of those resource elements are going to be used up throughout the project or the programme. In addition to that, we'll look at if there are any touch points from other projects and programmes, if there's any dependencies, and in doing that we can ensure that projects remain a success.